Welcome back, friends, followers, and transients, to another episode of Ostriv with me, Vapor. And it seems this family's moving in with a child. Yep, they've got Alexa. I'm not very good at these names. Wait a minute, that name ends in an A. And it's a boy. Oh, this is just going to bake my noodle. So, just after the last episode, we had our different types of bovine animals, because oxen, cows, oxine, making words up now, and the bulls. So I'm not too sure how all that works. I'm pretty sure the cow and the bull will reproduce. I'm not sure how that will work for the ox. I'm waiting for this trader because I'm cheap like that. And so we have an extra house now, so hopefully the people that have just moved in here will come and work on the farm. This field is now sowed and growing. This one is also going, and that one's not been touched, and it looks to be, yeah, I guess they've almost finished this one, so they'll probably be coming over to this one now. Yep, there we go. We're probably going to lose some of this if we don't get the houses built in time, and those houses are slightly crooked, but I think the way I placed these in the first place was a little bit crooked too, so yeah. But we should definitely get workers. I think we're probably going to need another windmill. Without a shadow of a doubt, we got tons of wheat. I'll assign another person here for now, because from what I can tell, if one person goes home, the other person will work. And I guess if they just took the food straight from. I'll tell you something, I will give one thing to Yevgeny, the developer of this game. His attention to detail is superb. I mean, look at this. I'm guessing, is that milk? What is flour? Okay, so you've got flour, potatoes and fish. So I'm guessing these are going to change depending on what you've actually got going on in here. You can't have 4 resources at any one time, so there is only 4 slots, but that is super cool. I don't think we've got enough milk yet to actually think. Oh, I was getting all excited. I thought we had another cow. But yeah, we're going to get these houses built because I want the labor, I want the workforce. So no houses available. Well, obviously we know that. We got lots of water. Wood is running down a little bit, so we will need to chuck some people in there probably once all the houses are built. Potatoes, as you can see, we got a ton of. Let me click in here because it'll be easier. We got 10. Sunflower, not really a problem at the moment because we're not really working it, but we need to turn this wheat into flour. Iron, we still got 5. We still got quite a bit of nails, so yeah, it's going super well. Look at this wheat here. Look at that. That's a nice little glitch there. Oh, it's almost tripping me out. There we go. This house is almost done. I've kind of got my head around what all this means now. I think these first couple of bars are to do with whether or not the building has the resources it actually needs. And then the last bit is whether or not it's actually completed. There we go. Or how far along each stage is completed, should I say. So this is telling me who's currently living in here. Even though they're not here yet. Here they come at warp speed. And they also kind of default start with a little bit of money and a little bit of food, so you don't have to worry about when you build a house them not having any food, which is good. But it doesn't mean that, the thing is, people won't, if you're kind of suffering from like a lack of food and you've got some empty houses, people won't move in, so you can't really exploit it, at least not that I can see anyway. Oh, we put the big one in here, didn't we? I really want to build some of the other stuff that we can't build yet, because that's just the way I am. It's just kind of want what I can't have. Let's rotate you here. So I'll get you as far across as I can. Cool. We're going to have some more buildings that drive them this way a little bit. That'll probably help. This area feels very devoid of anything though. Not much I can do about that at this stage. So you are working away. Awesome. How are you doing? You're almost full. I think we've got a few too many of these for the amount of hay we're probably going to need. But it looks nice. So I don't see why we shouldn't do that. So if I'm reading this right, we have all the wood we need, all the nails. We still need clay. And that's the construction side of clay. Oh, clay has arrived. As you can hear the noises that they're making, it is moving along. So we know we've got extra people. The hemp is almost done, I think. Yep, it's doing quite well. And we have all the fishermen in. Awesome. Do we have any unemployed men? Looking for job 1. So we still actually have room for more people, which is super cool, to be honest with you. As long as we got the food to deal with everything that we're trying to do, it's never going to be a problem. I think we're going to put a bridge across here, so I don't want to put a house there. Just wondering if we can sneak one in here. Or maybe 2. Can we rotate you just a tiny bit? I don't know if they can walk this way. We'll soon find out. It'll be interesting to see. And then they'll help on this side once we start building all the markets and things like that. There's a weird pattern going on here. Can you see that? Wow, look at the nutrients on this field. Wow, straight back to 100%. Awesome. Though we're probably going to have more than one fallow field next season, so there's something I need to kind of bear in mind. We've not run out of thatch or anything like that, have we? No, we still got 11. That's cool. What about wood? Wood, 44. So we're going to need at least 2 people in here. I think the third person does firewood. I think. Something like that. He doesn't really give you that information. It's probably in the readme file that I've neglected to read. Is it me or is that building rather small in comparison? Must be sunk in the ground. Have we got 2 people in here yet? No, but here comes the family. And what are you going to become? You're currently unemployed. Are you going to be builders? Let's get this going. As much as I want the people. They've not found a job. Aha, windmill. There we go. Cool. So we now have 2 people working in there. How many female... Ooh. What do you have for us? Dried fish, lime, salt. And you want wheaten shoes. Dried fish and lime, salt. These are things that we can't currently produce. So that lets you know that there's obviously more going on in this game that is kind of planned, but we just don't have it yet. Right, here we go. I was going to say, I don't want to assign any of those ladies just yet. Everyone has got a job now. Because I want to get as much of this resource as possible. I mean, I could speed the process up by pausing these buildings. So if I pause you and pause you, because there's a lot of people. Look at all the people that are working on these things. Do we have anyone here? No. So let me just quickly check. Right, 2 people are going to instantly go there. Right. Now hopefully, once they have a little bit of a rejig. Right, so you're ready to be harvested. I think depending on the growth really kind of depicts what you can see in a field. So that's potato and that's potato. The growth is halfway, and that's a quarter of the way. And look at the difference in colour. So you clearly know that this is a better harvest than this one. If I click farm, will they choose to harvest that one first? I don't kind of want to waste anything and get them to start working on a specific field. I don't think this would be a total loss if we did lose it. Okay, how are we getting on? Alright, we've got quite a few people in here now. We have got an extra cow. We have. 2 months. There we go. So we can hold 20, so that's something to bear in mind. So we're going to get more milk now, obviously. I wonder if you have more bulls, whether it makes a difference. I would have liked an extra ox, but doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so all that is being carried away. Is it being taken into here? Right, what are you up to? Let me follow you. Show path. Okay, so you're taking a rest. I want to watch what he's up to. Okay, so he's going to work. Is he going to get a cart? He is. And, right, so really, I think we need probably 2 people in here. I'm not going to do it just yet, because most of the food will be stored in here anyway. but he feels like he's quite a busy chap, and he's collecting everything. So yeah, maybe this building needs more workers, more than 2, especially when you've got something like this going on right now. Are you? Oh, you're from here. No, thank you. Don't need anything from you guys. Has this field been? No. Ah, they're doing this one. Awesome. What have we got in here at the moment? 2.1 potatoes and 19.4 hemp. This field's still looking quite good. We may get another season out of this. I guess because we're using more of the blue than anything else this season. The other 2 have regenerated a little bit. So, can we do potatoes with that? I think we can, can't we? Yes. So you can be potatoes next season. You've not been done. I'm actually getting the gist of this. I can see why you would have managers. Because if you assign a manager to this, you can actually set up what is going to happen with the field over the seasons. And it would save the micromanagement. But at this stage, I kind of like it because I'm learning. So it is good. Okay, you're all working. How are we doing for firewood? 205. So we've actually got more than what our maximum is, which is quite interesting. Some of these trees are growing quite well. How are we doing for food on these? I think these are all full. Yeah, I think we're at a point where we've probably got more food for the cows than we actually need. And I wonder if these die. I wonder if they get to a point, because it's showing you how old they are. I wonder if they literally die after a certain amount of time. And I can turn a cow to an ox, can't I? Make this... Oh, only the bulls. Okay. At least we know that. And how are we getting on? We're in September. And we've only harvested 2 fields. Yikes. So what are these people doing? Okay, they're harvesting as well. You're all harvesting. So, literally, 2 fields have been done in all that time. It needs a huge labour force. Although my fields are very, very big, that's probably not helping the issue. But even where I freed people up, it's just not happening quickly enough. I'm going to keep those 2 in there because we're just going to end up with tons and tons of wheat and no flour. Flour is starting to build up now, so I know I've done that right. Forestry unemployed. How can you be unemployed? There's loads of gathering to be done. Makes no sense. Oh, it isn't only men. Women can do this too. They're all... okay, it seems maybe they reanalyze the work they're doing from time to time. Because 1 minute they're unemployed, the next minute they're labouring, the next minute they're unemployed. Right, so did we... So maybe we'll use you as the fallow field next season. Because I don't want tons of hemp. How much hemp do I have? 19.4. Let's have you fallow. So the cows can go there. You're not done yet. You're still... If you stay that way, you can still do potatoes next season. Eesh. That field could do with being fallow as well, really. How are we doing for food, though? I don't know how many fields... We could do some hemp just to use it, I suppose. Because we are going to have to make clothes at some point. Camp, that's the mayor. Okay, mayor vapor. Wow, all the people working. As soon as, like, winter hits... I'm going to have so many people spare to get stuff done. The only downside is I'm going to have a lot of female workers that are currently not doing anything. And I'm not 100% sure whether or not they make clothes. Because I'm thinking it's very... I don't want to use the word sexist, but I mean... back then things were slightly different, so... Maybe women made clothes. Although, are tailors usually men? Again, not sure. I feel like I want to get something in here somewhere. It just feels a little bit empty. Unless we have like a little bit of a production area going on over here. Because we got the oil. Maybe... Because we got a slaughterhouse, haven't we? Got shoemakers, weavers, So if we line you up somewhere here, we pause you, and shoemaker's workshop, because these are all production buildings here, aren't they? Yeah. If we can kind of sort of line you up something like that. It's hard to tell when you can't physically see the buildings, so it may not look right. Let me also pause you. But hopefully that's all lined up. We may need another granary at some point, but we will see. I love like the brown that you get on the ground when autumn happens, and then all the leaves start to drop in. It really adds to the feel of it. It's so nice. You are done. I think, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to be hemp. Okay. You've not been harvested, so we're literally gonna lose out on a field by the looks of it here. We may even lose quite a bit of this stuff too. Well, someone's coming to pick some potatoes now, but they're not going to get very far. Next season will definitely be better. We've got another couple of houses going in here, so it shouldn't, I don't think, be a huge issue. I think we're gonna hopefully get most of this. The ground, is it starting to get whiter? Oh, it's where I've selected this. Oh, working hard, working hard. Can you get it? Can you get it? Can you? Oh, look at that. Legend. Here comes December. So you are... And the snow is in. Your job is now over. Let me slow the game down a second. So you may as well be potato again, because as you can see, potato just needs a tiny bit of those two. I think we've not managed to harvest this field once yet. You can be... You can be potatoes too. You can still be wheat, I suppose. How much wheat have we got in here? 20. We've still got a lot of wheat. I'm not really... Yeah, I think we can go a season without wheat. So we're going to have 2 fallow fields. Have we not got any traders here, have we, from here? I don't really want to pay. I'm being super cheap. Right, so we got people that are free to work. So this one and this one, if you please. And put you up there. And what are you? You're the oil workshop. You're almost done, so we'll continue you as well. If we got 3 workers in here, we need a 3rd in there. You 3 people don't need to be there anymore. Thatch will build that stock back up. You can work again. Nails, yeah, why not? Right, so who's unemployed at this point? 1 woman. 2 in here. What's the sign of woman to this? It is winter. Looking for... See, it does fluctuate, doesn't it? Quite a bit. Looking for job 3. All these women are starting to look for work now. I could put the 4th one in there, because I don't want them out of work if I can help it. So there's currently 1 woman. No women. It kind of fluctuates up and down, doesn't it? So what we've got going on in here. That's all good. You're producing a decent amount of flour, 5.6. We've got lots of potato. We've got potato in here that's still yet to come across. Let's assign someone in here. Oh, women can work in here too. Huh. Where are you? I want to see how much you carry. Do you get yourself a cart? You don't. Why do women not use carts? It's so bizarre. And you're going to carry... Oh, 0.3. At least she's carrying more than 0.1. So it's almost less effective to have a woman doing the job. See, because they're going to carry so much less. But she's, well, working diligently anyway. See, here comes the man now. So he's going to take a little bit longer because he's going to go here, but then he's going to carry a whole potato instead of like 0.1. So what she's got, 0.1. That is a really annoying feature, I must say. 2 more in all in the K. How are we doing? Yeah, no housing available, but that's not a problem. That will be rectified very soon. I think we definitely may need another windmill. Although we got no wheat coming this season, so let's see how much of it they clear through. So there's about, what, 30 at the moment? Yeah, 35. Let's call it. So by the time we get to grow it again, it'll be interesting to see what is actually left. That has become almost a solid path now, you can see, which is cool. I like that. There's the odd person that shoots off in different directions, and it doesn't really seem to affect the land very much. But nobody's... Oh, people are walking this way. Okay. Can we... I don't think it's going to let me, is it? Ah, you sausage. Maybe I can sneak one in here, though. I think I can. Boom, got you. Oops, not a bench. Can we do the same here? Can. Cool. So that eventually will become a road. And I can fence here to stop them doing strange things like... Actually, I don't mind them coming around the back there. I don't know which way. They could maybe go that way. What would happen if I fence it off? What happens now? Oh, they will walk that way. I think I prefer that personally. Either that or maybe make this a little bit more. So things are being built. Awesome. Let's see if we can fence you. I know which one I want, but I can hear a cart. Is that somebody moving in? I think it is. That's the fence I was looking for. Yep, there's another family. Awesome. Yeah, I don't like how close to the building they're walking. So if we can kind of do something like this to make this look like a part of the building, that will narrow their pathway and make it more unified. And they're cutting corners, which is again a tad annoying. So we can do something like this. I've used the wrong fence. Whoops. Demolish you. This is when my I don't want to call it OCD because that word gets thrown around so much, but this is when certain things just have to be done a certain way, and I won't rest until I've done them that way. Right, so we're roughly here. So I should stop people cutting that corner. But I can also sneak a couple of benches in here, if it'll allow me. It says inaccessible. Ah. It is, but it isn't. Interesting. So if it says inaccessible, does that mean I can't place them at all? But that one, it allowed me to. It's funny, isn't it? But I can get a couple of trees in here. There, people have sat down. Awesome. So they're literally going to walk the way that I want them to now. And eventually this pathway here should erode away. I've got problems. I know I've got problems. You don't need to tell me. You are working on construction. The lady is unemployed. Yep. We've got tons of food. How are the markets doing? I could probably open up another market stall, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do so. So you're going to have flour, potatoes, milk, and fish. So that's one of the ladies. Just means that once we kind of get to the summer season or the spring season, which we're getting close to, we need to reassign people. How are we working with the wheat? 25, 1.95. Okay, they're working through that a little bit quicker. Was it about 35 I had? I think it was, wasn't it? 7.2 flour. I think having the extra person in here is probably helping it, moving it across. Is that another cart? We've got all our carts there. Nothing ordered, so you don't need to work there anymore. Although I would really love... Extra oxen. Okay, let's send a messenger. Let's just pay for it. And here comes the early months. Nice. Love the way the snow starts to melt away. This is a really nice effect. I don't know how it's done. I don't understand how computer programming works, but it's simple but so effective. You get all these different shades of green coming through the nice grass. I really like it. I love the fact that we can control the path that they're walking. That is just, I don't know, it's just going to make things look so much better. They're still cutting that corner, which is a tad annoying. No longer. Are you going to annoy me by doing such things? I don't think I can do much about that one. Let me see. Oh, it will let me do it. It's like the world's smallest defense. But it will let me do it. I should probably use the fence that's on the houses, really, shouldn't I? Okay, you're not going in. They're not really cutting that corner anyway, but... Put one there. Yeah, they're not cutting that one, so that one's fine. We got going on down here. Cutting corners. Terrible. Place is occupied. That's probably to do with the direction that I have this building here placed. So if I get rid of you for a second, if we put you in, is it this way around? I'll soon find out if I did that right. No, let's do it the other way then. Rotate you around. It may be this, it may not be. I don't know. T. Let's kind of do it at a slight angle. Why do you not want to play ball? What about if we go with... That is too big, isn't it? Maybe it's just not going to let me. If I place that close enough, though... They shouldn't be able to cut the corner because it's literally sat on the fence. Yeah, this one doesn't really want to... Yeah, interesting how that works, isn't it? See, it works on some, but not others. Oh yeah, I've got control issues here. I think that that's all that is telling you guys. It's got some serious control issues. What about... Okay, so, nah. So some of these it just will not work on. I think the larger ones it works on. Yeah, but not the smaller ones. I think that's the thing I'm learning here. Okay. Right, so what are you waiting for? Oh, is everyone... Whoa. Not paying attention. Right, what have we got people doing? You don't need to make nails. You're fine. Wood, 229. Logs, 13,215. So you three can come out of here. And we'll take two of you away from there. You're okay doing that. Now, hopefully all these people will get assigned. I still don't understand the difference between workers and labourers. I'm not sure if somebody told me on that, but I just don't understand. The manager I get. What's the difference between a worker and a labourer? We have no one really assigned to this at the moment. Let me pause this building again. This building is never going to get constructed. Hemp. Sorry, thatch we are fine for at the moment. Just want to make sure everybody possible. There's a lot of unemployed people. Can't work on the farm. And men can work here, so... Ooh. What do you got? You want shoes? Oh, yeah, we're not quite there. Right, we need a oxen, don't we? Let's take one. There we go. Because we're gonna get more cows. There you go. Oh, we got a newborn bull. Oh, listen. Oh wait, mate, is that the one I've just bought? I think it is. Maybe it comes in as a baby. Does it look any different? Is it smaller? No, they all look the same. But that now means I can plough fields. So I could actually plough this field, I suppose. Order a plough. Need 2 adult oxen and a carpenter building. Oh, it's because it's a baby. I see. So we have to wait for it to become a little bit older. That's fine. Right, there's quite a few people working here now. Are they all doing what they should be doing? This field is it being sowed? It is. This one is already done. That one is done. That one's fallow, so that's fine. I think we're about there, aren't we? Yeah, that's got growth. That one's not been finished yet. I think we need some benches along here, wherever we can get them, to stop them from going too far to rest. Yeah, we're almost done. Cool. So we're going to wait for the ox to become an adult. At what stage does it become an adult, though? Aha. So once it says, because it said newborn, now it's 1 month, it's now technically an adult. So that means we get a plough. I don't really need to plough the fields. I mean, does anyone actually know what the ploughing does? Because we can leave a field fallow. Does ploughing it make the nutrients last longer or something like that? Or do you get better ripeness or better growth? Or should I say ripeness will go to the end anyway, but do you get better growth? Is that what it does? I mean, that I would be interested to know. Okay, so we've got to be done, aren't we? Yep, and yep. Okay, so all these people are now probably unemployed. No jobs available, looking for jobs. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Thatch is fine. Continue building you, and you, and you. We're also going to chuck in another house. Because we can. We may even chuck in 2 houses. Should be a little bit adventurous. I think we should be, maybe. Let's go for it. Just rotate you a touch. Awesome. How are my boats doing? Oh, that one's almost gone. Oh, and that one looks completely gone. So the question is, will they fish? Well, it says boat is present, so I'm assuming they will. Who's free for work? Looking for job. 3 women. All the men are assigned, probably because they're going to be labourers. Let's have a look. Yep, labourers. We've got 3 fishermen. No one's working thatch at the moment. We've got nobody over here. Firewood is reserved wood. We've got no spare men, have we? No. So I can't really do anything with that. We can chuck the spare woman in here for the moment, I suppose. Not that they really need to be in there. How are we getting on here? Awaiting 10 wood because you're working on your own. Nails, fine. 0.4. We've still got 5 iron stored. So we've not asked that question yet, really, or answered that question, whether or not these rocks do get mined once you run out of iron, because I've not got to that point. So that boat, to me, is ready to sink. But he's still managing to fish. What did we just build? Ooh. Production limit on oil is 5. Are you a lady or a man? Let's find out. Didn't mean to do that. Let's unassign you. I'll be interested to know. Oh, that bench cannot be there. I think it may be a man. Got 2 ladies unemployed and nobody's jumped into doing that. And if I reassign, yeah, instantly a woman. Interesting. No, the boats seem to be working quite happily. Thatch is still fine. Oh, have you nothing ordered, so you don't need to be there anymore. Does that mean you will come and work here? Maybe not. What? Are people sneaking along this little gap here? How dare they? That's like the tiniest gap in the world. How can they? I shall not have that. Not on my watch. Cheek of it, unbelievable. Okay, so we now have a plough. And I'm guessing that's what these workers are for. So plough is available. So this field is almost done. So how do we plough a field? Order a plough, plough available. So if I click on you, what options have we got here? Farm, deactivate, assign another. What if we farm? What does that do? Oh, that takes you to the farm. Deactivate, activate, fallow. Can't change crop during the season. Maybe I can't plough it at this stage. Or do we need a manager? Oh, here we go. Farmers properties. Choose a crop by clicking on the crop. Active to start ploughing if there's a plough on the farm. Wait. Choose a crop by clicking on crop icon and switch to field to active to start sowing. If there's a plough on farm, sowing will start after the field is ploughed. Ploughs help restore soil fertility. Okay, each crop type has a specific nutrients. Leaving a field fallow or even better, using it as a pasture restores fertility. Right, okay. So this will not be ploughed. But next season... Oh, look. They just kind of sat there. That's interesting. Are they... I'm assuming they're still getting fed and things like that. But at least we have it. But I'm kind of worried that's going to slow the process down a little bit. Although we're going to have a couple more houses coming in. Let's get some more nails made. And thatch is fine. I think we should start probably trading at some point. But I'm more interested in trading the oil and stuff like that. And the shoes and all those wonderful things. But the town is coming together quite nicely. And I like the fact that we're really controlling the paths that they use. Especially when you're getting these kind of solid kind of walkways. We need to put some kind of fence across it. I don't like them cutting across like that. But I'm assuming this area will become pretty grey at some point as well. And this is still there. This is faded a little bit. Sorry. Oh no, that's right. It's this bit that we're looking for. But they're going to be walking back and forth here. Yeah, okay. They've come that way. I am quite happy with it. And the game, I don't know, apart from the odd glitch here and there, I'm touch wood, I think the game is fairly stable at this point. At least for me. I know these other people are having issues. But I'm quite having fun with it. I can't wait for all the other bits to be added to it though, like education and health and religion and all those, and all the other buildings that are clearly going to be added, because there must be some kind of building for smoking fish. I saw the fact you can have lime. So I guess there's going to be orchards of some description. There's salt. So there's another building. So yeah, I think it is coming together quite nicely. I guess we're waiting for the point for Yevgeny to stop bug fixing and start developing again. So fingers crossed that happens sometime soon. Anyway, this episode has gone on a lot longer than I expected. So I'm going to end it right here. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.